The story begins with a man who is frail, hungry, and extremely poor. He was also very lonely, without any family of his own. The man had no job and he begged for money and food. Every day, after asking for morsels and pennies from pedestrians on the street, the man would go back to his hut and keep all of his day's earning inside an earthen pot hung beside his bed. One day the man was tired of begging all day and decided to sleep early. During his deep slumber, he began dreaming. In his dream, he was a wealthy man with bountiful riches. He also saw that he was no longer lonely and had a beautiful wife, and they had many children. The man dreamed that he possessed the best in class luxuries. There was no scarcity of food in his house, and rather than dining table was filled with scrumptious looking delicacies. The man continued to dream and saw that his children were playing and jumping around his big mansion, and he also began to join them. While he was playing with his children in the dream, the poor began to move his legs fervently, and the earthen pot beside his bed fell and broke. The man woke up with a startle and realized that all his riches were a mere dream. Then he looked down to see his night's food begin splattered across the floor. The poor man's face fell and he again went back to sleep, feeling hungry and miserable. The poor family story moral is that building castles in the air is not enough. We have to work hard and make the most of a situation. The poor man took recourse to beg to get by with his life. He did not try to get out of his comfort zone and seek jobs or look for opportunities that would give him a dignified life. However, he kept on daydreaming about being, which backfired, and all his food for the night got spilled. So, we have to remember that although daydreaming and having larger than life goals is by no means bad, there has to be balance between idealism and practicality for us to fulfill those goals.